Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate. So, last episode I mentioned that I have sadly come down with another cold, and I am really feeling it now. Still not horribly bad, but if it gets worse, or if it doesn't get better, I think what I'll do is I'll just take a few breaks, or I'll take a few days. I'll take a break for a few days. There we go, that's how that sentence should have gone. And I'll come back to the game. Reluctant to do that because I'm once again in a situation where I have a few weeks that are free right now, followed by a few months that are likely to get busy. So I want to, during these 3 weeks, get as much of a backlog as I can to cover most, if not all, of that period in which I might be, excuse me, in which I might be busy. We'll see how far I get. I mean, at a certain point, you know, you do have to take breaks for your own health. So oh, hey, that's nice, 392. Yeah, extra traits though. You know what? We'll live with it. But yeah, you do have to take breaks for your own health every now and then, and like I know my body. I know that this cold is gonna get worse overnight. That's how it generally tends to go. So I'm like, okay, in this last day, potentially, before I get like a sore throat or all the other really annoying things, let's just get one episode done, and then I'll go for a walk, and I'll have something nice before my, like, you know how colds can mess with your sense of taste, sense of smell. So I'll try to enjoy this day and then spend a few days in bed, just trying to sleep it off. But anyway, that's enough about me. Let's get back into the action, into a random realm. What are we dealing with? Nemesis creatures, okay. Extra speed is a non-issue for our... What the... Man, what? The fuck? No idea what is going on. Like, too many extra traits. Even one extra trait is too many, but 6 enemies each having 4 extra traits is bound to lead to some hilarious situations, including, random resurrections for, no good reason. But yeah, let's excuse me. You're gonna have to forgive me for coughing frequently during the episode. That's the one symptom I have. So come on. At least it's a dry cough for now. I don't know if it'll remain that way. We'll see. Was that? I thought I saw somebody moving around to the right. Must have been. Ooh, hey, silenced is good. And are enemies resistant to debuffs? They are not. Okay. So the Forgotten Lab seems to be a realm where we can man, what? Where we can at least have the chance to silence our enemies. Sad that we came here in an extra traits realm, but I think we will be summoning some Pandoras. Excuse me. Alright. As soon as I can find the candle. Alright. yeah, agile enemies are one of the few enemy types that will take turns before us, especially if they also have extra speed on top of being agile. Oof, oh, hey, a whole bunch of dudes, a whole bunch of nemesis dudes. Is one of them gonna drop something cool? Or perhaps not. Man, come on. So far, nothing. Oh, wonderful arbitration. Alright. Like, I love it when I have a start of battle arbitration against enemies that have a whole bunch of extra buffs. That, like, it's just something so satisfying about that. I think this is going to complete our realm quest. Ooh, and the goblet is full. Wonderful. And we get into a pandemonium fight. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, what are you? You are... You are these guys, okay. We're getting towards 10 million power. Ooh, Dumpling as well. Do we have a goal? We do have a goal to encounter Dumpling. So this is gonna take care of that objective and maybe just attack him. Wonderful. Gain a small cluster of levels as well, alright. Grab that chest, and where is this divination candle? Would love to take a few shots at Pandora while we can properly silence this creature. Where is this? Oh, no, the candle was right there. Okay. Alright, yep. I should have just gone a little bit to the right. But you know what? It's okay. There's still parts of the realm that a few small parts of the realm that we haven't explored yet, so we'll do those. Just as many Pandoras as we can. And what are you? The Ghoul Master. Okay, this is gonna take us to rank 5 with you. I have no idea what's going on, but I think we man, come on. Something's stopping my animators from resurrecting. No doubt some piece of garbage trait of theirs. Oh well. Alright. I've summoned a whole bunch of enemies, but I'm not seeing any of them. And in fact, there isn't even that much of the realm left to explore. We don't have to answer any Riddle Dwarf questions, so I'll do this on my own merit. And yeah, got that one correct. Alright, so I could just leave, but I'll fight some of these guys. Alright. If we're lucky, again, luck, it's all about luck. If we're lucky, we'll get the card. If we're very, very lucky, we'll get the card. If we only have average luck, then, you know, we'll get the average outcome, which is, you know, no card. Like in a typical battle, you will not find any cards. So every time you do find a card, you should cherish it deeply. And we'll kill all of these just because I don't often get a chance to summon Pandoras. All 15 of these guys, I think. And maybe the game will take pity on me by bestowing upon me this card. No idea what's going on. That took a while for reasons, no doubt, having to do with their extra traits. Okay. Most of them are being fairly cooperative though, so I'm happy about that. Nothing here? Alright. Man, what the hell? What the hell, man? Oh, no. No. One of them's gonna try to come back. And is gonna stay alive. Frustratingly. Do they have good luck as well? No, they don't. So I don't know. It feels like they're resurrecting quite a lot. No idea what happened there. Alright, come on. Nothing there. 4 more enemies remain. And a couple of them are up here. Actually, all of them are in this area. Man, what? I thought silence was supposed to stop this kind of nonsense, but evidently not. Alright. No idea what happened there, but okay. Right. Excuse me. Our final enemy. I really want to hunt more of these guys, but we'll, for now, we'll move on. For now, we will move on, because we have other objectives as well. So we'll, oh, excuse me. So we'll have to take care of them. Alright, a good amount of piety. And we're gonna have to roll this for a while. Hopefully not too long. Gotta bring it back to the animator. Come on. Any second now. Any second now. There we go. Wonderful. And we're running all of our projects, so we're just gonna continue on. Oh man, I don't want to do extra traits again. But I want something better than 352. Maybe I'm getting a little bit too picky. But I mean, if we have the power to spend, we might as well. $389, no extra traits in sight. So far, looks pretty good. All right, let's see what we have. All right, Sanctum Umbra. Fun realm, love the music. Okay, they do have good luck and extra speed. Other than that, we should be fine. Enemies all... yeah, okay. The rest of the realm properties are fairly standard. Lovely arbitration. Although we don't really even need him to do it that much, now that we have our modified macro that can deal with enemies who are trying to resurrect via the rebirth level. What the fuck is going on in this battle? Excuse me? Like, seriously, like, what is going on? Okay. I don't know why these guys were being so difficult to take down. Alright, cursed. Sleeping. They've lost defense, they've lost more defense. Alright. Now we've gained intelligence. Not that that really helps us too much. We can just do this and win. Alright. Might have to... yeah, let's do this. Just to play it a bit smart. Ooh, another exotic realm. So let's just take a peek at... whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, these guys... not happy about running into you, if I'm being perfectly honest. Well, at least the guy causing the problems is dead, and now they're all dead. Okay. Alright, now... we're trying to interact with those. Okay. What are you gonna give me? Again, the Dread White is doing really, really good work with the start of battle arbitrations. Which is still good, even though it's less crucial now that we've changed our macro to include our reincarnation macro to also include arbitration if the enemies have rebirth, like what happened just now. It's still good for our Dread White to do it. That way we get the guaranteed 2 turns at the top of the timeline, as opposed to spending one of our 2 turns, you know, just getting rid of their resurrection stuff. Alright. I have to kill a bunch more of these guys. I don't even know how many of these we've killed, but we've been hunting them for what feels like a very long time with nothing to show for it. And I say this every time. Oh, maybe this episode will be the one, but I mean, technically, I don't know. This isn't post-commentary. I'm recording this as I'm playing it. So as far as I know, maybe this is the episode where it happens. You never know. You never know. Alright. Okay. I wish, yeah, we could do without, you know, these unnecessary explosion animations, but I guess the game just really wants them to happen. What are you? You're the Nephilim Master. This is going to be our 5th battle against you. Alright. How are we going to do this? First of all, entangle some roots. Second of all, that alright, let me have my turn, please. Just do this. Wonderful. Yeah, just do this. Okay, did some damage, but then they quickly became immune again. But do this, this should... Oh my god. Okay. This should finish them off. Perfect. There we go. Our 5th victory against these guys is going to give us the costume. Excuse me. So we've been collecting a lot of these master costumes just because we've been killing a lot of them. Now, I wonder which ones we haven't gotten yet. Maybe in, like, there's some realms which we just haven't been to that much, like, you know, the Frostbite Caverns, or, you know, the Barrens, where maybe there might be native masters that we haven't taken to level 5 yet. But then obviously there are the rare encounter masters, like, you know, the Dumpling, constructs, elementals. Ooh, hey! Okay, this is gonna be a tough fight against this treasure golem, because there's a good chance that he is going to get a turn before we are able to kill him. Yeah, okay. So, with that in mind, just do this. I mean, we have to try, right? Or should we do Finger of Death? Or Rapid Dementia? Let's try Finger of Death. Okay. Got lucky. Went with Finger of Death just because if all we're getting is a single action, right? Because we have no extra attacks or casts. I'm like, what is the most damage we can do in a single action to one target? And to me, Finger of Death seemed like a good candidate. Rapid Dementia, if we got all 5 of our attacks, could have had higher damage output. But if all we're getting is a single action, I think... I mean, I don't know this for a fact. I'd have to look at the... I'd have to do the calculations and see exactly how much, but I think... I don't think I would have done that much damage with just one hit. Even with the Rapid Dementia damage bonus. Now let's actually try that again. Yeah, I should use Finger of Death more often. Ooh. Also, gotta turn around and collect the chest. I should use Finger of Death more often. I tend to save it for boss fights, but in most realms we don't have bosses, right? So it's just we're just wasting all this potential for like targeted damage. The downside to Finger of Death is that it won't trigger the overkill damage that we get from attacking our enemies. Which, you know, is why I prefer to attack when I can, especially when I know I can deal a large percentage of the enemy's health and damage. Ooh, and I think there's a Dumpling to the right. I think that's a Dumpling. Ooh, silenced as well. And frozen. So Sanctum Umbra and Forgotten Lab. Two realms where we can at least potentially silence our enemies. And they're blind as well. Alright. Let's get this. Ooh, okay. Let's get this Dumpling. Before we get this Dumpling, let's get some Pandoras summoned so that we can, you know, kill them as we are making our way through this realm. Where is the candle? There it is. It was on page 37, I think. Yeah. So yeah, and now we'll just make our way to this Dumpling. The Dumpling again. We definitely want to kill it if like we don't want to let it run away, obviously, because it's one of the ones with a special skin. And I love finding special skins, but especially special Dumpling skins, because Dumplings are a bit of a rare encounter as it is, and then finding one with a special skin. This one looks pretty disturbing though. So what we'll do is we'll do this twice. Then with you, I will cast Wormhole to give my Animatus a turn, and then my Animatus can cast Finger of Death. There we go. And we gain a bunch of levels, and we get the Smoothie skin. Lovely. And our final buff is Arcane. Alright. What else remains to be done in this realm? I will go around killing all these enemies just because I will be kind of going the extra mile hunting Pandoras when the chance arises, just because oh, I thought these were Pandoras, but no, they were just a bunch of smog enemies. Says I really want to complete the Mimic card set. Really want to complete the Mimic card set. They're fused with Ossanes, which means almost every battle, at least a couple of them, are gonna have a rebirth. Okay, so that didn't do anything. Come on. Give it to me. Like, again, with cards, you start to get paranoid for a while, and you start to wonder, oh, maybe you can only get the Pandora card from fighting the Pandora as a random encounter, which is a very, very, very rare thing. I'm like, surely that can't be true, though. Anything that we can fight that has a chance of dropping a card should have that chance regardless of how we came across it. And like, this even gives us mana to summon other Pandoras. So surely it would not then have some weird exception where you can't find its card, right? That at least makes sense to me. That's something I'm trying to tell myself, to convince myself that I'm just being paranoid when I'm saying like, oh, maybe you're not allowed to get the card from summoning Pandora at the candle. I'm like, surely it's allowed. Surely the card will turn up eventually. Like, look at this other card that we've been hunting, the experimental clockwork, where almost certainly, yes, we should be able to get the card from that enemy, but it's just taking a long time, so could take a long time with Pandora as well. I will kill these last two if I can find them. Well, there's one. Yeah, and I love this new change that we've made to our macro. Speeds up battles a lot to not have enemies resurrecting. And there's our final enemy. I could summon more, but I want to balance this grinding, this farming with the realm progress as well. So far this episode, we found nothing interesting. We do have 2 projects to hand in. Okay, so let's immediately start another raid. And training speed, okay. Okay, let's see, 360, I will accept that. This is the Bastion of the Void, alright. I like this realm because it's got these objects that give you a huge amount of loot when you interact with them. And what are we dealing with in this realm? Nothing too bad, okay. Alright. Also, how much time are we at? This recording 33 minutes. All right, we got time for a few. All right. Yeah, let's do a star pack. Haven't been using my damage dealing spells that often. I should remind myself that that is also an option for dealing damage. Do we have a boss fight in this realm? I don't think we do. Another exotic realm, which I'm all for that. Mainly because of the 2 chests you get at the end of it. Paroxys. Not strong enough to even survive the first go. Alright, that's fine. Alright. You... Oh, I think we've got some wisps in this realm as well. Alright. Yeah, there's... these guys, man, come on. But even these protected enemies, which I hate, are now easier to deal with as a result of being as a result of having two creatures at the top of the timeline. Because one thing that's really annoying with the protected enemies is when you do damage to them, but then they take their turn and heal. And there's no restriction on how much they can heal per turn, right? There's nothing saying, oh, you can only get 25% of your health worth of healing. Nothing like that. They can heal their entire health bar back in one turn and then make you just sit through that whole thing all over again. So it's good to be able to kill them before anything like that can happen. Alright. What are you? Reaper Master. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay, this could be interesting. What's your... Oh yeah, that we need to get rid of this promptly. In fact, we need to make sure that these guys basically just don't take a turn. Oh my god, man. Let's do this again. Actually, nope. Entangle roots again. Maybe do a Star Pact. That was pretty good. And there's all kinds of ways we can win. Let's do it the classic way. 5th victory against the Reapers gives us the costume as well. What are you? You are nothing too exciting. Alright. You are actually a mimic. Good job, you finger. Finger of death. I wish that had killed you, but this should. There we go. Getting all these huge sources of loot, but none of them giving us the kind of good stuff that we need. But I guess this episode we've already found one rare dumpling skin. And a piece of garbage netherstone. So technically we are finding rare things. Technically. Alright. What is your deal? You're probably gonna resist a lot of my damage. Yeah. Yeah. But you're not going to resist this. So get wrecked. One more enemy. We have not silenced our enemies in this realm, so I'm not going to summon any Pandoras. But if I do come across the candle soon, I will summon some clockworks. And there it is. Unsullied Meadows is Aeolian. Alright. Experimental Clockwork. think we've gotten all 20 of them on the field. We won't necessarily kill all 20 of them. Just whichever ones we run across. While we finish the rest of this realm. Excuse me. Okay, I was happy at how that went. Was worried that they would force us to take another turn. Alright. Alright. Still no sign of this card. This has taken a long time, hasn't it? Where is this final geyser? Where have we not gone in this realm? Or did I just walked past it. Yeah, okay. Pilgrimage is always good to get a bit of favor rank with the gods. That's another one of the major grinds in this game. Lovely, alright. 13 enemies, but not gonna kill all of them. We're just gonna start making our way towards the exit. And we'll carry on. And I think we'll do maybe one, maybe two more realms. We'll see. I don't mind going slightly over an hour. We'll see. We'll see how we feel. And I'll kill these last couple guys. Come on, man. Just give me this card. Just take pity. I've got a cold. Just don't you have any sympathy for a poor soul like me after everything I've done? No, of course not. This game does not take pity on you in the slightest. This game is brutal and uncaring. Alright. Well, we'll go back to the Arachnid Nest for this fight. Straight away we have a nether realm and decent realm properties. Okay. Oh, one of the good ones. A whole lot of treasure chests. So, you know that other nether realm where it's just those blue things that all you get out of it at this point is knowledge with the certain creatures. This is in just the knowledge drops we get from chests. It's better than that in just the knowledge that it gives. And when you factor in the other loot, it's obvious why this is one of my favorite nether encounters to get. Okay, so there are 9 enemies. And this is gonna be a crowded realm, which I think we might be about to make even more crowded. A treasure golem has appeared in the distance. Another reason why I love this realm. And just punch this thing to death. Do we have less attack damage or something? I don't know. Yeah, let's just do that, do a bit of this. And let's go after this treasure golem. Let me also actually quickly look up what Madeira's deal is. After your creature's attack, that should be pretty easy. I'm not too worried about that. Excuse me. Yeah, okay, I'll grab that, this, and get attacked by some bats. Alright. Oh. I thought that was our treasure golem, but no. It's this dude who's trying to heroically prevent us from killing that treasure golem. But of course, nothing's gonna stand between me and my treasure. Come on. Yeah, you know what? I'll take out the master right away. Yeah, just in case we want to give ourselves a bit of room, a bit of breathing room in this battle. Excuse me. No, okay, these guys are fairly tanky. Alright. Fair enough. Fair enough. So then do this. And then the Mimic can do... Oh, we have less stat gains. That's the problem. That's what's stopping us from scaling out of control. Even with less stat gains, we're gonna be just fine. Yeah, we should be... we should be just fine. It might take a while for us to get our engine revved up in terms of damage output when we are fighting the boss, but we should be just fine. Excuse me? Oh, he's got... He's got mending. Yeah. Just in case he is tempted to take another turn. Excuse me. Alright, now he's dead. Didn't even drop anything for us. Treasure chest. Alright. Lots of treasure chests. Sadly, nothing noteworthy in any of them. But you know what? It's fine. At least we had the chance to open them. Alright. Matt, come on. I cannot believe this guy slipped through, and it's probably gonna be a long corridor that loops around. That's gonna be... Oh no, we could trap this guy. Yeah, we could trap this guy. We're gonna have to be careful though. And not let these other enemies distract us. Oh, man, what? Oh, God. Okay, let's try and trap him in this corner. There we go. And let's just kill him like this. And he's dead. And we got a huge amount of power out of that. And nothing from the treasure. Very sad. Alright. What else is there in this realm? Just the rest of these enemies. Alright. And this dumpling, evidently. Oh, was it from the Ichor pool that summoned it? Because I vaguely remember we had another way of summoning or getting random appearances of dumplings in this realm. That might have been it. That might have been it now that I'm thinking about it. Right, yeah, let's deal with this dumpling. Sorry, with this mimic. Again, we'll just kill him like this. Excuse me. There we go. And again, nothing. Very disappointed in the fact that we opened so many chests in this realm and didn't find anything. Here, we finally found something. But it's only going to be something that we'll crush into piety later on. But we'll get a good amount of piety from doing it, so at least there's that. At least there's that. Alright. And I don't think we've even found the nether boss. Here we go, finally. Excuse me, again, I'm really sorry about all the coughing. Madeira. Yeah, this is gonna take a while. Let's do an Archangel because we're not restricted from healing. Yeah. Not restricted from healing. That's annoying. Okay. How are we gonna do this? Maybe you can cast Astral Dimension. Oh, I should have used the. Obviously, I should have used the Dread White to cast Feign Death. Your Clayman is also sealed. Ugh. But you know what? You should cast Entangling Roots. I don't know. Let's try it that way. You have Astral Dimension, so you should cast it every time. I mean, let's. Yeah, we are not even scratching them. We need a lot more. We need to buff up our stats a lot more before that's going to be a thing. And you've lost your other clay, man. That sucks. Well, you just used your astral dimension, I guess. You should use feign death. You didn't cast your non-ethereal clay, man, so this should give us some nice stat gains there. And I don't know, man, let's try Star Pact. Now we're doing some proper damage. Again, let's try this. We're starting to do some serious damage. But not serious enough. And again, your clay man is sealed, so just use Astral Dimension. Dread White can once again do this. Ebony Ant can once again do this. And Animatus, please do that. Okay. I think we might have done enough. Nothing from that loot, nothing from this chest, nothing from that chest, and nothing from the end of battle loot. And there's one enemy somewhere in this realm. We're gonna let it be. How long have we been going? 56 minutes. If there's no boss fight in the next realm, I'm tempted to just call it an episode. We'll find out when we go back to the portal. If there is another boss fight, I'll do it. Just because I'm going to be taking a bit of a break just to rest and recuperate after this episode. Yeah, okay, we do have... We'll kill Hydronox, and it'll be a slightly longer episode. Alright, and we'll stay in the Arachnid Nest for this. I'm sorry, Resurrect on Death, no. I refuse to accept that. 365, resistant to debuffs, but that's okay. Because, you know, the boss would be resistant anyway. Alright. Alright. And yeah. We are also going to make progress towards the next favor rank. Each of these ranks is so exciting. Top of the timeline, fine. Just because I have no idea what the bonus is going to be. Like, maybe there's going to be some really, really good bonus. I know that past 100, all you get is loot bonuses. But before that, you do get unique bonuses for a lot of these realm, these god, these blessings from the gods. Immune to spell damage? Yep, sure. I'll take that. 6 enemies and a master. And in fact, I'm just gonna deal with the master right now. What are you? The Batmaster? I'm not too worried about bats. Let's just do this. Okay, so these guys are a little bit tanky. Fair enough. Fair enough. And we didn't buff ourselves that much. Ugh. Really, man? Gems... Excuse me. Gems being sealed is really irritating. man. Okay, this should kill them, hopefully. There we go. Got some knowledgeable enemies coming up. Yeah, you can deal more damage. I'm not too worried about that. Oh yeah, and they've shuffled the timeline like a bunch of jerks. Yeah, I'll give you more intelligence. Hey, look at this. Summon... again, not great, but it's gonna be great when we eventually grind it up into piety. So at least we're finding some stuff. It's not an episode entirely devoid of any interesting loot. It just could have been so much better. Alright. And again, I'm not going to be summoning any extra enemies just because the boss portal won't spawn until the... Okay, is there something specifically debuffing our attack or our attack damage? Because we're killing them pretty well with this indirect damage, but then when we try and attack them, somehow it isn't working. I don't know. Alright, another mimic. There we go. Alright. Grab this. Where are these last two enemies? Not here. Perhaps... Well, here's one. Alright, you are down. And enemies burst out, okay? Alright. Where is this enemy? Not gonna summon anything else, because I want to fight this boss. There we go. Excuse me. Alright. Lovely. Here's the boss. And I think we've fully gone through this realm. Yeah. Okay. Let's deal with you, Hydronox. What's it gonna be? He is immune to spell damage, I think? Something like that. I don't think he's gonna be immune to Oh, we have less stat gain again. Or did we have it... Or did we not have it last time? I don't know. All of the different runs are starting to bleed into each other, kind of. Alright. But... it should still be fine. Just do Entangling Roots. And the Dread White has to do Feign Death. Rift Dancer can do Astral Dimension. Animatus. I just keep doing this, I guess. Mimic should be doing Astral Dimension because you're the one with the spell. Miraxis can use your... you know what? Use Entangling Roots just to make sure this guy doesn't get a turn. Ebony Ant can then do Clayman, and you can then do this. You know what? Since he's not immune to attack damage, I guess we can do that. But maybe we should have just kept using Clayman. I don't know. Anybody's guess. Yeah, you know, oh, he's immune to spells. I realized that as soon as I... pressed the button, I was like, there, yeah, that's not gonna work. You know what? We'll do that. And yeah, we'll keep doing this, I guess. Yeah, I mean, we're doing good damage, so that's not... It's not a... It's not bad, I guess. Let's try this. Right, you gotta keep doing that. And you cast Clayman on yourself, which is unfortunate. He's miscasting his spells. And yeah, let's just keep doing this. This guy, I've said it before, and I'll keep saying it in every major boss fight that we have. The game really should let you see the health bars for false gods. It's just a glaring omission. I think we're winning anyway, so I mean that's not the issue. It's just like not knowing how much health this dude has is definitely annoying. Wow, really, really? Okay, now I think we're starting to get somewhere. You are out of rabbit dimensions, but you can attack. Okay. Now I think maybe we can just do this. There we go. Took a while. Excuse me, it took a while, but we did it. Nothing to the left, nothing to the right. What is our heaping treasure? We know that we're gonna get a spell scroll, but what else are we gonna get? That could be interesting. This could be pretty good for our build. That could be good. Let's get, what was that? This one, yeah. This, again, could be good. So we're gonna get a spell. Are we gonna get anything else? Nope, all we're gonna get is a spell. Replicate. Caster casts 2 of its other spells. Again, an interesting thing. Casting multiple spells in one go. So that's, I'm sure useful for certain builds, and it's nice that we've unlocked it. It's our 4th win against Hydronox. We'll fight him one more time, just to unlock the 5th spell, and I think we'll stay with this guild. We'll build this up until the bonuses are around 5%. Then we'll go back to the Nature Guild. And yeah, let's go back to you. And let's start another assassination, just a random one. You. Burwa Ophan. And ooh, one more. Oh, did we not? We didn't start a pilgrimage. And we aren't doing key forges. What would I rather do? Key forge or pilgrimage? Let's do a pilgrimage. But we need to get back on key forges as well, just because we need a lot of keys. We have a lot, but we need a lot as well. All right. Now, with all of that done, with all of that said, it is. You know what? Hang on. Let me take a look at my Rune of Prophecies. We are. Oh, you know what? You know what? Imp Impington. We'll fight Imp Impington. Can I cancel the bounty? Yeah. We will fight Imp Impington to complete that. That Rune of Prophecies objective. Alright. And we don't lose anything for that, other than the small amount of resources that we paid, which are really a non-issue at that point. Okay, so anything else to do? No, this is just gonna... Have we seriously not found any buried treasure? I really hope there weren't cases where I found the map and then forgot to dig it up, because that is something that has happened to me as well. But oh well. We will complete these for sure. And if by the time we beat Imp Impington we don't have the treasure done, we'll just hand in the rune. Sounds good to you? Sounds good to me. But yes, with that, it is time to reflect on what we accomplished this episode. No cards this episode. We are still at 242. Which, a bit disappointed. Still no progress on this clockwork set. Who knows when it'll happen, but it will happen. We just have to have faith. We did find some nether stones, which we are eventually gonna crush into piety. Speaking of piety, how much do we have? Yeah, okay, a decent amount. I think at the start of next episode we will crush some of our nether stones. And we'll carry on with that. We also obviously beat another nether boss. And we beat Hydronox yet again, securing another spell for ourselves in the process. So yes, decent episode, even if nothing special happened. Alright, yeah, it's time for me to take a break. I've been sitting on this chair a little bit too long. I mean, when you've been sitting for an hour and 15 minutes, you do then like you should then eventually get up and stretch and go for a walk, which is what I plan to do right now. But yes, that is going to be all for this episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a good time. And I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, take care.